And hello to all friends, potatoes are with you. Today, we continue to review our lifts of our subscribers. Today, we will consider as many as 3 more elevators that you sent. You just threw these elevators at me. But before you start watching, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like it and click on the bell, so as not to miss the daily videos. But we're getting started. So, I appeared somewhere around this elevator. Here we have 1, 2, 3 and 4, even 5 floors. There is a little book like this here, and this is the department. And here is the same book as in the department. Great. Well, what is this? Oops. Greetings to the potato. The author of the construction is Laperts. Oh, interesting nick by the way. So important. Do not call the elevator to the same floor where the elevator is already standing. For some reason, when I did it, it buckled and all the glue was reset, and I had to rebuild the cabin again. So if you're on the first floor, then calling on any other than the first, if you don't want to break the building. I think that in the end, we will break down the building, but I love doing it. But let's read this pulpit anyway. Hello potato viewers, gathered an elevator for 5 floors, without using a gear shift sequentially. Oh, by the way, this is interesting. The mechanism itself is quite easy to edit, in the sense that you can easily add or decrease the number of floors, since everything works on sensors. I wish you a successful testing of my elevator, and to all viewers who are not subscribed to the potato, you need to subscribe and like, absolutely. Do not forget to do this. Monique Lapper's belt. If you make a mistake in pronunciation, it's okay. I don't fully understand how to pronounce it myself. And I also ask you to pay attention to the elevator doors. They are double, that is, both the elevator cabin itself and the door on the floor are closed. Great. In short, let's test this elevator faster. I'm very interested in what he did here. So, he said not to call him. All right, you look. By the way, I'll say right away they could have been hidden on the other side of just a block. First, second, third, fourth, fifth floor. Let's go straight to the 4th floor. So both on the door. Look. The doors closed very nicely. Here we have them so transparent, it was possible to make another transparent booth, and here even the ceiling is transparent. And so we are slowly moving up. Listen, I'm wondering if it's okay. It started raining a lot, so we turned off all the rain. I'm wondering if it's possible to make it move faster. We're going to try it now. Now first let's test whether we have it going down and up. So it seems like there was something. I heard some kind of sound. I wonder if he made them without sequential switches. How is this done at all? Maybe. But look here, we have a piston, a sensor. Apparently it touches. Here, he touched the sensor, and somehow the movement stopped here in short. And when he puts them forward, then apparently something is moving or somehow it works like that. There is also apparently some kind of database here, and the call is on the 1st floor. The call on the 2nd is already on the call on the 3rd floor. The call on C, and you are on the 5th floor. By the way, it's interesting. The 1st and 5th ones are made like this very compactly. The 2nd and 4th and middle, but the most difficult is the 3rd floor. Apparently there is a lot of movement to be done there, and generally take into account that he comes from above and from below perfectly. In general, by the way, it moves by itself on a winch. Here we have a reversible clutch. Apparently the clutch cuts everything down altogether. So, here we have a power supply going on. I wonder what if we do. Here, we have 16. Here we have 32. If we make 32 here, and 64 here, well, I wonder if something will change much. Because in general, in theory, we should have accelerated only 2 times now. I don't know which of these is which, but let's try it anyway. Let's try it on the 5th, that's it. So, come on. And yes, look, the doors are closing fast, and we have an elevator going twice as fast. At the same time, with everything, something even seemed to work here. Let's try to strengthen just the elevator even more. I want to make 48. So let's go, then let's go to the 3rd floor, so that it's straight at all. Come on. Well. Listen, we're passing through. So far everything is fine. No. We didn't have time. He missed us a little bit. To the door, listen, in principle it will go. We can try the 1st floor by the way. So will he go to the 1st floor? It seems like it should be fine. But no, listen, what are the options? And if we click on the 1st floor again now, interestingly, and if not, we will break it. And if we go straight to the 5th floor now, on the 5th floor, I think that we have it. It will level out, because it will reach an extreme position. Then we'll just return to 30-second speed, and everything will be fine to go. Yes, I think the plan is just great, and now we'll see. The OPA has opened, and we are changing the speed here to 32. Now everything should have leveled off, and we will try to come to the 4th floor. So, let's go. In short, that's it. 16 speeds have been decided. Nothing else is needed, because otherwise it just drives past 1 block. Yes, it's certainly unpleasant. The elevator is quite slow, but there are no serial transmitters, switches, more precisely, shorter sequencers, and in principle, it works great. And again, I have never seen such elevators that are without sequencers. Well, exactly the kind of floors that drive. This is very cool, and the subscriber is just a huge fella. But in the meantime, let's move on to the next elevator. Well, the next elevator we have starts right next to such an incomprehensible thing. What do we have here? First of all, this is the creator of this map himself. Here he is, I wrote here, and let's read the little book. So about potatoes, I saw your video with the elevator and decided to make a new version. Plus this elevator, it works fast enough. Viewers like and subscribe. Great, you definitely need to do this, because you see, even the subscriber asks for the second time, and another one. So just click subscribe and that's it. Oh, the button has turned gray. Well done. Interestingly, by the way, when we were still in the book, we stalled and literally stood as if on a block. So, what is it from below? And listen, this is a blue like along the way, which you have to make blue out of gray. Let's do it faster, and we'll make the red button gray, because we'll swap places shorter. We'll make everything gray blue, and we'll make everything red gray. So, here's the elevator itself. There are 4 floors, and oh, these are the brains themselves. There are even some pistons here. Apparently now on the first floor, so here you will be nominated. Interesting. So it's to go to the 4th, and go to the 3rd. Listen, figure it out. Each diagram corresponds to each floor. That is, to go to this on the 4th, this on the 3rd to go. Listen, difficult. Let's try to just test it after all. So, this is a challenge, but let's click on the 2nd floor. Oops. Listen, but really what works fast? Let's try it on the 4th. Well, oh, they stopped a little bit, apparently on the 3rd, and reached the 4th. I wonder by the way he did. So what's on top? And nothing on top. Let's try now on the first one. Will we stop now in the same way? Come on. Yeah, listen, we're stalling a little bit. On each floor, a door opens slightly like this, and such a gap is shorter and shorter. We're moving on. I certainly made a little bug, but in principle the scheme is nothing like that. I like it. But how? Oh, here's the mechanism itself by the way. Come on. Let's fly over here. Here we have a power supply of -32. Here we have these doors themselves. What is it here? This is obvious, and these are the ones that are being read. In principle, it works as I understand it, also without sequencers, but on such things as these. These are our redstones, short-circuit breakers. Yes, there are no sequencers to listen to. By the way, this is the 2nd elevator, which is without sequencers. Listening is amazing, but it would really be good to add them, because these are the ones you know, which are op. So when opening the door it's not very good, but in principle it will work. Wait, but I clicked on which one? To the 3rd floor. We arrived on the 4th, and I don't remember which one I pressed. But in general, this elevator is still more compact than the one that subscriber had, and this is already very cool. And I like these buttons themselves, so I kind of pressed them, and you're really driving fast. By the way, here's the plus, that it works very fast. Remember the last elevator was also without sequencers. It was a little more compact, but it went slowly. And this one is really high speed. Come on from below. But it works on a piston alone. And here's the sequencer by the way. Oh wait, or is it not a sequencer? And this is a sequencer. Listen to the sequencer. That is, look, he probably feeds like this for 4 blocks, then pushes 5 by 4, and so on, for as many times as necessary. Listen, well, it's fun in principle. The speed, as I understand it, is just the same achieved with the help of this piston. Otherwise something would not have had time to work there if it had closed, and everything would have broken down in short. Well, here's the next elevator. And just think, these are all 5 elevators that we reviewed with you in this video, and in the past, you sent me literally in one day. I was in general in shock. My mail was just bursting. Such a message. There is an elevator, and another elevator. In short, I was just in shock. Let's see what we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4 floors. Still 4 floors. Well, by the way, more. Let's count it. Working elevator for 4 floors. The buttons correspond to the color of the floor. Mods for redstone gates. By the way, I also installed an additional mandatory installation. So what do we have here? Call the elevator. Do not press the buttons in a row, and wait at least 2 or 3 seconds between pressing them. Well, here we have the 1st floor. Let's take a look. I understand this one where we have the 1st floor. This is probably the 2nd one. Come on. Listen, this is fun. Let's try to call here on the 2nd floor. Come on. So, come on. The 4th floor and that's it. Look, I even pressed the wrong button. And here we have these. Well, let's have a working slot for 4 floors. In short, it is clear, by a 3rd. Listen, really fast. Look at it, just lightning fast. Wow, that's great. By the way, we are probably waiting for less than 2 seconds. And that's his whole mechanism. But his high-speed thing is this. This is the high-speed movement. I'm just in shock. Like really, the 4th floor, look how fast. Hop. And here he is literally already here. Very fast. These pistons are still shifting so fast. I like it. But it's just vanilla, by the way. I even got used to their vanilla sound already. Really? Listen, we just watch it. Click, click just end. So they broke it. Along the way, we still broke it now. So yes, we broke the 1st floor. Apparently something has fallen out from above there now. And yes, look, we broke the sequencer shorter here. So it is that it needs to be set to 18 probably. Let's try it. So, let's see if we fixed the elevator now. Well. We press, and something he doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to go anywhere at all. So, he's going to the fourth. Okay, but for the first one. At first, he doesn't want to. Did it break down there? No, nothing's broken. Interesting. Also 18. Listen, I do not know. In short, we broke something. Well, in general as always. Well, there was a potato with you. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, put likes, write comments. Also just be sure to click on the bell, so as not to miss new daily videos.